Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Philosearcher, and I did not just eat a taco. See what I did there? Yeah. If you did not see what I did there, you should probably go check out the first video. You'll see what I'm talking about within like the first few seconds of the video. Anyways, today I'm bringing you another Stellarium video about Jupiter. It's actually really close to Orion right now in the night sky, so it's pretty related to the first one, but not entirely. Now, I'm not really going to share any scientific data about Jupiter. I am actually going to share a couple anecdotes. I hope you'll find them interesting. I know for me, it was a great experience. So, without wasting any more time, let's get right to it. Back in 2000, gotta say 10. Back in 2010, I was in high school taking astronomy classes, and my astronomy teacher was, in my eyes, the best astronomy teacher ever. He was awesome, and everything that I learned in his class really went a long way. I mean, just being a high school student in an astronomy class, I could go outside in the night and, identify constellations like crazy. I could just look up and be like, oh, there's Orion, and there's Gemini, and there's Taurus, and, you go a little over this way and kind of look for a second, and, that might be Scorpio. And, I'm just making an idiot of myself now. It's been a while. I'm kind of rusty. Anyways, wait, was that Scorpio? Wait, where is it? Where is it? Is this what I pointed out? Am I right? Please tell me I'm right. Oh, wow, was I wrong? Well, that just screws my credibility. No, actually, wait, where is it? Oh, actually, you know what? I think it's a summer constellation, so it's not going to be out right now. So, yeah, let's forget I even said anything about Scorpio. Alright, where's Jupiter? There it is. Let's get back on topic here. So, basically, back when I was in high school, my grandfather, my mom's dad, gave me a telescope because he knew I was into astronomy so much, and I actually think he got a new one now that I think about it. So he gave me one of his earlier models that he had, and he normally just looked at the moon. If you look at the moon through a telescope, depending on the power of the telescope, you'll either get a picture like this, or you'll get a picture like this. I don't think unless you have a really, really strong one, you won't get a picture like that. But it's really awesome looking at the moon through a telescope, because you kind of get the feeling like that giant rock floating around the planet is actually there. Not that you ever feel like it's not there, because I mean, you always see it with your bare eyes, but it's cool to see it a little closer up, because it's something you don't get to see every day. Now, in the case with Jupiter, it was kind of the same thing, but it was on a much larger scale. So, taking astronomy classes, being a little bit familiar with the night sky, I go out and I'm just picking out some of the brightest objects in the night sky back in 2010. And there were two objects that really stuck out to me. One, I aimed the telescope at, and it gave me a picture very similar to this. It actually gave, like, you could see some of the rings around Jupiter, and you could see, wait, can I turn? There we go. you could see these pinpoints of light floating around this ball that had rings on it. And you kind of think, like, wow, what am I looking at? And then it hits you. It's like, oh man, this is Jupiter. Like, this is so cool. Because you're actually getting a feeling for a planet. Oh, the storm's facing us. But, you actually get a feeling for this massive object out in space that's got tiny, like, almost Earth-sized moons floating, or maybe they're not quite Earth-sized, but, you know, you get these moons that are floating around it, and, like, I forget how many Earths you can fit into one Jupiter, but, I mean, Jupiter is huge. So to actually see this through a telescope, it's awe-inspiring. It's really awesome, because you always read about this kind of stuff in textbooks, and you see pictures of it from, like, professional NASA photography and stuff like that, but it's a lot different whenever you see it in person. It's crazy. Now, the second object that I pointed my new telescope at was, and for this, I have to turn the ground off, and let's see if I can find it. There it is. Nope. Yeah, I pointed the telescope at the sun, because that's a good idea, always. No, please don't do that. I'm not liable for anyone pointing their telescope at the sun. It will burn out your retina, and no pair of glasses will ever be able to save you. Ever. Oh, you know what I did? That's why I can't find it. Duh. Okay. No. Yes. The second bright object that I pointed my telescope at was Saturn. Now, if you look at Saturn here, let me turn this off again. Okay, if you look at Saturn, you can see that it's just a ball with some rings around it. You know, you zoom in a little more, and it has moons too. But with the telescope that I had, all you could see was this lonely ball of gas sitting out in space with rings around it. It's the coolest feeling. Like, it literally sent chills up and down my spine just to see it with my own eyes. You know, you think astronauts get to go out in space and look down on Earth. You know, that's an experience that's like once in a lifetime. But in a very similar sense, viewing these planets is something I never thought I'd be able to do, except in pictures and maybe online pictures and stuff like that. But being able to see it with your own eyes is really, really humbling. And now I highly recommend anyone, you know, just maybe pick up a cheap telescope at the store. You know, Walmart, I think, sells them. Or I think Toys R Us even sells them too. You know, low-powered ones for kids. I don't know what the power of mine is to be able to see stuff like this, but it's so amazing. You know, it's humbling to know that, you know, we're here on this little blue marble floating through space, and there's so much more out there. You know it's there because you read about it and you see about it in news articles, but to see it with your own eyes, it's just mind-boggling. So that is my story, and I hate to wrap this up so quickly, but I'm running out of time. So again, thank you for watching. I really appreciate any likes, comments, you know, whatever. If you don't like what you see, don't like and comment on it, or comment on it and be like, hey, your video sucks or something. I don't know. You know, but thank you for watching, guys. I do really appreciate all the views and all the support from everyone. So until next time, definitely take it easy.